Bố anh hút rất nhiều thuốc, mẹ anh khóc mất lệ nhòa. Bố anh thì đi lại còn mẹ anh gọi điện thoại đến từng nhà. Nhiều ngày rồi mình không về, không liên lạc được gì cả. Chỉ bố mẹ một mảnh giấy: đừng lo, đêm nay con đi chơi xa. Em ơi đi trốn với anh, mình đi đến nơi có biển bạc núi xanh. Chạy con xe anh chở em trồng chành, mình phóng tầm mắt ngắm trời mới toanh. Mình ngủ một giấc mà không cần báo thức. Giờ này mỗi khi anh đang trong ca trực, em chẳng lo ngày mai giảng đường của những thứ chiến trường không thể nào háo hức. Mình rời thành phố chật chội náo nức, nơi mà cả việc thở cũng làm ta lao lực. Mới những có từ xa làm anh thấy rạo rực, muốn đưa em đi trốn tới cùng trái đất. Anh chỉ cần biết cho ngày nắng đẹp dạng ngời, hay gió về hay bão táp mưa rơi. Ngày mình đi với nhau đấy là ngày đẹp trời, thì theo anh đi trốn em ơi.
Lòng em mơ mơ cùng anh đi đến tận cùng trời mây, vượt núi cao hay biển sâu. Biết may là yêu cho vừa, xiết mãi thời gian cho vừa. Khi yêu ta mơ về nhau, để thấy lắm lúc lòng mình nhẹ nhiều khi. Muốn vứt hết tất cả để mà đi. Lòng mình giống như những đứa nhóc không nhà, sớm thức dậy ở một nơi xa.
Em ơi anh chẳng muốn sống đời vẻ vang, để lên voi xuống chó trên vọc hồi bể vàng. Chỉ muốn em với nhau qua ngày tháng hè xuống gạo nước mát, lửa hồng khi đông sen. Nhưng ta càng lớn còn có sức phòng thủ, đời cuốn sâu ta khi ta trốn trong phòng ngủ. Âu lo ta về dù ta đã khóa 3 lần cửa. Trốn đi không đời sẽ giết ta lần nữa. Em ơi đi trốn với nhau, kệ vòng xe đó đưa mình đi tới đâu. Kệ cho nắng cháy cho bụi phủ vai gầy, kệ cơm kệ áo kệ no đủ mai này. Sau lưng là bụi, trước mặt là chân trời. Mình cà những lệ mà mình từng vâng lời đời. Nói mình có trách nhiệm, có lẽ không ngoan. Thì một lần mình là trẻ không ngoan, vì anh chưa bao giờ lên kế hoạch cho cuộc đời anh. Sẽ là mây kéo đến hay là trời mờ xanh. Nhưng nếu em muốn trời mới toanh thì em ơi đi trốn với anh. Nhẹ hơn bầu không khí, bớt đi những mệt nhoài. Cuộc đời đâu được mấy, bình yên những sớm mai. Em ơi đi trốn với nhau.
Lòng em mơ mơ cùng anh đi đến tận cùng trời mây, vượt núi cao hay biển sâu. Biết may là yêu cho vừa, xiết mãi thời gian cho vừa. Khi yêu ta mơ về nhau, để thấy lắm lúc lòng mình nhẹ nhiều khi. Muốn vứt hết tất cả để mà đi. Một lần mình sống như những đứa nhóc cùng nhà, sớm thức dậy ở một nơi xa.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the High School Unit Debate of 2019. Attending to our meeting today include the following delegates: Miss Vương Thúy Hằng, English teacher from Tân Phước Khánh High School. Miss Nguyễn Trương Mỹ Duyên, Math teacher from Tân Phước Khánh High School. Miss Phạm Thị Kim Cúc, the head teacher from High English. Mr. Trần Quang Vinh, English teacher from High English. As of and over 50 audiences who are students of Tân Phước Khánh High School.
As we know it, English is the third most spoken language in the world. So that being able to speak English is one of the most important skills that a student may have. In that spirit, we would like to create a contest where students can freely express their thinking and opinion, and can also improve their English actively in a formal way. And that's why we are honored to invite you to the first high school English debate today.
And our topic today is: should high school students be involved in a romantic relationship? We have two teams in the debate: yes team and no team. And now please welcome the contestant from yes team, Nhã Uyên, Bội Quân, and Quốc Việt. And also, please give a big applause to the contestant from grade 11. Đức Sang, Lý Kim Ngân, Thu Trang. Now, please come to your seat.
In our debate, we are going to have three sections. The first section is the main part of our event, where our contestants will present their ideas.
The second session, where each team will have some minutes to receive and answer the question from the other team. The third session, where each team will receive and answer the question from the audiences.
Here is the rule of the first round. Nhã Uyên will open the debate and show yes team first point. Đức Sang will show no team's first point. Quốc Việt will show yes team second point. Kim Ngân will show no team second point. Thu Trang will summarize no team's ideas. And Bội Quân will summarize yes team's ideas and close the debate.
And now, Nhã Uyên from Yes Team, please come to stay.
So, hi guys, everyone, welcome to our debate. And I'm Uyên, I'm from Group Yes, and today I'm standing here to say the topics of should students high school have a relationship in high school. Well, today our team here is support the idea of the students in high school should have a relationship. Okay, for our first thesis, you ought to have someone who is always side by side with you when you are in need, such as support your spirit or sympathize with you. Because I'm sure that nowadays there's a lot of pressures on students' shoulders from their studies. So it will cause a lot of stressful and exhausted. So you need someone to express your feeling. And to my point of view, it is very complicated for your parents to understand and sympathize with you clearly, because there's always generation gaps between parents and their children. And there's children, because it always creates a misunderstanding and lack of emotional feelings toward each other. And moreover, parents always give us a huge and bright love, so they always want all the good things for their children, and they always force their children to focus on their study instead of focus on loving. And therefore, and don't let them live with their true feelings. Don't understand what their children thinking about. So it's so much hard for the children to express their true feeling. According to Báo Tuổi Trẻ in Tokyo in 2018, there was 599 teenagers at the age of 19 or 17 or even younger committing suicide because lots of pressures from their parents. So you can see that the rate of committing suicide is increasing. This is a warning number, so we should do something to decrease these problems. The boyfriends or girlfriends at the same age as you are can understand and sympathize with you clearly. So you will decrease lots of stressful from your school, and it will help you to make a huge power from your life or your study. My presentation is end. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for the contestant. Now, Đức Sang from No Team, please come to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, one first step leads to another. It's always mentioned when we talk about love of school age. And I am a position and I want to refute this. In adolescence, we are being to have the psychological change. We can't, sorry, oh, I got, and we don't deny that. You may like impress someone unknowingly. According to survey of Tiny News published on April 22nd, 2019, 9 out of 10 from the age of 15 to 18, they who get involved in love, they not study well. So this thing is no coincidence, and we have the sufficient grounds to explain. When we start the relationship with someone, you make we are difficult to remove that person present from your mind, and we think about sorry. It's from your mind. I think that especially when you are still a sensitive age, and you easily to have the immature thoughts. You will mistakenly think that the momentary affection is the true love. You spend most of your time thinking about the dating, regularly checking inbox, and even letting negative emotion like anger dominate at work. Let me give you a little situation. When you and your lover get angry or even break up, you will immaturity will make you feel hopeless and no longer guide yourself. You are sad for days and letting the emotion follow you so much, you may have the negative action. So remember that the person you like in high school is not someone who will be responsible for your life. Your task is study. You have the right to build a healthy relationship, but it's not really necessary love. It's actually poor academic will make you being criticized, causing more pressure. When you are a high school student, people will praise you for your good performance at school, playing good sport, but no one never said that you were good at love. So the romantic relationship in high school is not recommended. Thank you.
Thank you for the contestant. Now, Quốc Việt from Yes Team, please come to the stage.
Okay, so now I'm going to present my ideas about this to support my team's idea. Okay, so first thing, normally everyone desires to have a perfect outlook in front of their lover, so that they need to complete themselves more about their appearance and their gesture and psychoactive behaviors. So about studying, how love reduces stress whenever we intend of studying and create a positive impact on your mental state. It makes you feel more comfortable and easygoing. This may increase your scores and class rankings. Secondly, use lover as a motivation to enhance your personal rankings, because no one wants to be a loser or worse in front of the lover, so that they have to improve more about their scores and personal qualities. About the mentality, having a romantic relationship can be used as a training method for students to have a chance to control their behaviors, their emotions, as well as listen and understanding the others more easily. For example, according to a scientific study, violence in schools has increasing recently, about up to 43%. It means nearly or half of high school students make the violence at school because of misunderstandings. Next, love can create some chemicals which is named in scientific science is oxytocin and dopamine. These things create you to have more excitement and interest. Last but not least, having a romantic relationship can help you to be more responsible and mature because you can have different lifestyle and also your thinking will be more mature. Being an adolescent is very hard because you have to control your feelings and your behaviors. You have to be responsible with it. So, instead of spending your time just to going out to the cinema or hanging out with your friends, we can do something actually more and more meaningful. For example, our study. So this is all of my ideas to propose my teams. Thank you for your attendance.
Thank you for the contestant. Now, Kim Young from No Team, please come to the stage.
Most of the people think that love in high school have many advantages for us, doesn't it? This is a big question for all of us. And I think that love in the high school make us face with the pressure from the surrounding, spoiling your friendship or poor academic results, for instance. And I believe that there's no point in losing anything for your misunderstanding. Some of you think that is all of the disadvantages of loving in high school, but this isn't the end. The harm hasn't stopped there. According to a study of Vietnam Family Planning Association, there is about 60 to 70% of the portion belongs to the student from the age of 15 to 19. That is our age. That is our mistake. We do not understand the danger when we pass over the limitation, and that will happen when we saw a romantic relationship in high school. When you start loving someone, you immerse yourself in artificial happiness, and with that thought, you want to do everything for your sweetheart, and you think it's fine, but it's your opinion, and the fact is, this will be your worst mistake, and you will never get through it. Friend and relative will be hard to accept what you have done. Social prejudice will make you feel pressure and even toxic. And I have to alert that no matter how good you are to an outsider, you are guilty. And one more question: can you handle the consequences? For girls, your health will affect negatively, and maybe you'll lose your ability to get pregnant. And in order to not to face doubting, love in high school should not be recommended. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you for the contestant. Now, Tu Chang from No Team, please come to the stage.
Patrons in an audience, what have I told today? Obviously, love in high school causes many negative effects for students. Firstly, love in high school from the early age can distract you from your studying. And secondly, it also makes you feel stressed and have many wrong thoughts that aren't suitable for your age. And the last thing is that you can lose all relationships, with friends, even relatives, because of your mistake. And I wonder if you really understand the actual meaning of true love. As you said, love is a powerful feeling that can be controlled by anyone or any forces. When you fall in love, you can't get out. You're addicted. You dream about your partner on every second. And tell me, how could you focus on your studying with sticky situation? And if you even don't care about academic result, the love make you face pressure and criticism from the outside. That's bad thing. We repeat that. We fully support you to build relationships on healthy sides, but do not encourage you to go to beyond the limit to come to love. Besides, you will think that later me by the way I am. I don't need to train to valuable to them. With horrible thoughts, I bet your partner will never be your motivation. Therefore, love in high school will create unpredictable and negative consequences related to your life, knowledge, and emotion. If you break up, your relationship will be ended. It's the same. There is no reason to lose perfection and connection to someone because of your misunderstanding or true love. Or love in high school should be banned because the growth of all students in general. That is my standpoint that our team stands for. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for the contestant. Now, Bội Quân from Yes Team, please come to stage.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the last time to the proposition. This is my pleasure to summarize this debate. Take a look what we have said and what the outcome of this actually is. Firstly, it is very complicated for parents to know and understand us. Because it's always have a generation gap between parents and their children, and it creates misunderstanding, lack of emotional feeling toward each other. Sometimes parents are put even more pressure on their children to their study. Therefore, we should involve in a new relationship, like have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, to understand our feelings and sympathize with us. Secondly, everyone desires to have a perfect outlook in front of their lover, so that they need to complete themselves more about psychoactive and appearance, behavior, and gesture. Those things will make them more complete about their personality and personal quality. Moreover, it can help you to respect and easily understand the other. Especially, we can kick our bad habit, balancing time reasonable. If there's a takeaway to this talk, I hope it that we all feel comfortable acknowledging the power of having a romantic relationship and have a new look about high school love. We came here to change your own notion about loving in high school. Humans are a chain of love, so that we have to make love more beautiful, pure, and brightly. Finally, I want to give you advice that you only live once, so that why not we have new experience in loving? Don't be scared about that. And for on the reason, the motion must stand to yes team. Thanks for your attendance.
Okay, thank you for the contestant. And that's the first section of our debate. Now, each team will have 2 minutes to discuss and create a question to all the team. Let's start now.
Okay, so now our yes team will have a questions. First question for you. So now I'm gonna present my questions. So if your team has said that we shouldn't participate in a romantic relationship, so how can parents understand us? Because parents give us the pressure from studying and scores. So if we don't have a romantic relationship, how can we share how can we share and reduce the amount of stress that we have to gain from studying? That's all of my question.
Thank you. No team, please keep questions.
Our team first question. You say that parents don't know about you, but but have you ever put yourself in the feelings and think about the disadvantages of love in high school? And the second question, how many people can control themselves and become more mature to control their action? And finally, you said that your lovers is the only one who understand you. But are they the only one, or you just put everyone behind your back? Thank you.
Thank you.
And now, each team will have 2 minutes to discuss and then give the answer. Let's start now.
Okay, so now is my second question. So, if your team say no, so why do poets and writers for centuries have used all of the love and skills to praise a romantic high school relationship in their novels and poems? That's all. Thank you. So that is our second question. So now is the last one. If we just only live once, so why don't we experience the love in high school in our youth? Thank you.
Answers, please. Yeah. No team, please keep answers.
I will answer your first question. You talk about the generation gap that your parents can understand you, right? So let me talk to you that your parents suffered from these things, yeah, because they used to be children and you are not an adult now. So if you can put that love on the age and develop your study, and you should, because you talk about the generation gap, because they gave the birth to you. Why you don't break that generation gap and develop it? Understand it?
Words are always easier than actions. So our problem is how to break those generation gap. It's not easy.
The generation gap just because you impose yourself. You just think more. You are a baby of your mother, right? You can give some time, spend some time to talk into your mother and say about that problem. You can share, yeah, right? Your parent can understand you because they are adult.
Because the generation gap is really big, it's not easy as you can share to your parents at any time. They are the main pressure to your studying. The generation gap is just like a big wall, which is separated the young children and the parents.
You just let you far from your parents. You should get close to your parent to know more about them.
Then please come to the second answer.
I will answer your second question. You said that writer musicians praise love, but the truth is some of them don't have any relationships, and they write about love because they know how to enjoy their life, and they have passed the sensitive age, and the proof is they join in the duty in the world.
Can you represent your answer?
Yes. I said that you said that musicians and writers praise love, right? but some of them don't have any relationship about love. They write about it because they know to how enjoy their life. They know the beauty. They know the beauty of their life, and they have passed the sensitive age. And the proof is they join their duties in the world, and they give the best for the country's mission.
And this is Maria answer for the
You show that you say that they don't know how to enjoy, but the life we only live once. So why we don't why we don't have new experience on loving and don't miss our youth?
This is my answer for your questions. You said we live once, but you can't love when you are mature. You know that? The true love and temporary emotional effects are completely different thing. True love is when you can't be ready to share and sympathize for each other. But at your age, you don't take care of yourself. How do you look after each other? How?
Any questions left for our team?
Of course, it's yes. Okay, so as what you said, we have. If we don't focus on our studying, so how can we take care of others, right? But high school students are mature enough, not innocent as secondary or primary love, but not to really misuse the others like the adolescents. So at this age, 3 years in high school is the most important time to your future. It is the key to decide you are a worker or you are a boss in the future, right? So we have to put our study the first thing that we have to care about.
Yes, these 3 years is really important, and that's why we put our study to the top. And we don't encourage love in high school because there are, I have to get straight that there are a person that people have passed the limitation and create unpredictable consequences because that we don't have the ability to raise ourselves. So how could we even pay the fee for our trip, for our playtime? So I think you must be more mature to continue your love.
You have mentioned that at this age we can easily beyond the limit, right?
Yes.
But I think parents and schools have the responsible to teach children and let the children go to gender classes to teach them more about their knowledge to protect themselves. Any questions?
Yes. They create those lessons because they realize the horrible disadvantages of loving in high school and pass over that limitation. And how do you explain that the fact that the school are increasing quality of that education programs? Why do those number of portion keeps growing? Because even when the school teach them, they just want to do it. It's their whole.
Thank you for your answer.
Yes, team. We give you second chance. Do you want to give the answers?
Of course, it's yes. We cannot lose. Okay, so in our country, talking about the gender is something that's really sensitive, right? But educating about gender for young children to protect themselves since they are a small kid is really important. And our country haven't applied that yet in studying. How could you accuse that? We just want to do it and beyond the limit. Thank you.
And is there more questions, or that's all?
Is there any questions from no team?
Your speech is a question or answer. Last.
That is my answer about your question.
Okay. Let me a little minute.
Okay.
And second answer.
You said there are people who have the love in high school, and they are completely finished studying well. And I have a question for you that do you know the actual meaning of true love? Can you explain the word true love?
The definition of true love is the emotion, the true emotions from the two people. It is not depends on how much money that you have, or how much the sexuality that you want. Okay.
Yes, it's true that love don't depend on those things, but it is your feeling. Can you recognize between true love and impress, or just a crush?
I think at this age we can clearly to distinguish between the impression and love. Impression is that something that you admire the other people from something, but love is something that actually comes from your deepest emotion inside you.
You said that the true love is from the bottom of your heart. Crush is also from the bottom of your heart, but crush is just temporary feelings. We do not encourage you to deny your emotion. It's just that crush that you have someone present on your mind. You can remove it easily, but when you love, you take it deeply in your mind. You can't get rid of it. So that is why we shouldn't involve in love. That you're obsessed with that boy or that girl for all days, all night. So why we have to love in high school when that could affect negatively to our future?
As what I have mentioned, 3 years in the high school is really important. We have to know what is the first and what is the second. We can give those angry things and expressions later. We have to focus on our study first. That is the principal rule in life. But I believe that everyone has to learn that rule. So what's your idea?
Yes, 3 years is important. So why don't you focus on studying and let your love behind? Because studying is just like the most important task right now. It's affect directly to your future. So why you focus on love?
You can give me evidence that how many people can control their feeling, control their self, and promote the study? How many? Can you give me an evidence, please? You just said that they can understand it, I'm not sure. But how many people? Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the question. And thank for the question and answer from Pro team. Now, we are going to start our third session. The audiences, please give the question to both team. The audiences, please give question to both team. Another question? Yes, please.
I wasn't convinced by team yes, so I have a question for you. You said parents create pressure on their children, so teenagers need to find another person to share the feelings, the emotions. But why it has to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Why is not a good friend? You can explain why?
Thank you for your question. And one class.
Okay, so now I'm gonna explain my answer to you, to your questions. Actually, finding a boyfriend or a girlfriend at your same age can actually something that the gender gap is zero, that you can easily to understand the others. You and her or him can be both experience what we suffered from the present. I think it's easier to understand.
You said that your boyfriend is the one who you can share your feelings, right? So why can you, how could you sure that when you broke up, he won't spoil your secret? Can you answer that?
I'll take note this question and answer to you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Another question from audiences. Yeah.
I have a question for group yes. You said students, high school students should be involved in a romantic relationship. And I have a question for you. What can we do to prevent students from bad behaviors?
Can you be more particular about what is the bad behavior?
Like in my school, a boy and a girl have behaviors like hurt, kiss.
Yes, Steve.
Now I'm going to answer her question. Oh, sorry. I think that in our country it is not allowed that boys and girls under 18 can be hugged or kissed in your school. Our school is our country too. Yeah. Okay. So we aren't allowed to do that, right? But in Western countries, they're really open-minded about this topic. They can, even boys can kiss and hug really normally. We have to keep our beautiful and pure culture, but we have.
But we are Vietnamese.
That's why we came here to change your own notions. We know that we are Vietnamese. We are really proud of it, right? We're really proud of our 4,000 years in history, right? But the important is we have to be an open-minded people. We cannot be followed by those old thinkings anymore.
But I think students shouldn't do things like kiss, especially in our school.
Actually, humans are the most important factor to the love. So how to keep it really pure and beautiful is all depends on yourself.
Okay, thank you. The question and answer. Another question.
Um, tell me what. Tell me what disadvantage. Tell me what disadvantages you can show to. Persuade us to believe. I wanna hear the answers from Team No.
Thank you for the question.
To answer your question, I would say that love in high school make drive us away from our study. And one more thing that will affect your health. According to a survey of Vietnam Family Planning Association, there is about 60 to 70% of the portion belongs to students from the age of 15 to 19. And that is the disadvantages. It's affecting your future. So why should we encourage love when it creates many things will affect to our life? That's my question. But that's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you for the answer and question.
And the word of portion is não phá thai.
She said about abortions, it about nạo phá thai, you know?
And I have to repeat that there is 60 to 70% of the portion belongs to the student from the age of 15 to 19. Thank you.
Thank you for the answer.
I have a question for you. Did you say that our parents don't know about our feeling and emotion? I don't usually talk with my parents, but I really believe our parents will know our feeling and emotion when you talk with your parents. Usually, don't you think that your parent generations don't know about we, because we are the next generation? That's all.
Okay, thank you for the question.
So now I'm gonna answer your questions. Long, right? Okay. So can you show me how many percent of the adolescents and teenagers that always share everything in their life with their parents? Meanwhile, they are the main pressure of it, as I have mentioned before.
You said that parents is our main pressure, right? But why we don't open our heart and accept their ideas? They used to be a child. They know our feelings are. They have been one of us. They have understand. Maybe they love in high school, and they realize that it have many disadvantages affect to our life, our future. So they want to lead us to the right thing first. And when we are enough mature, we can continue to love without any pressure.
Despite the fact that family always a member which is always side by side with us. But I know that parents always want their kids to be more and more better than than the other children. So our usual culture is that the parents always force the students to study, to go to extra classes, which is made them really stressful. According to a study in Singapore, from 50 to 60% of teenagers from 10 to 19 suicide because they are intense of studying from the rankings in the classes.
Okay, thank you. And another question from our audiences.
For your team, as you add, not all relationships between students cause negative impacts. But the older generation don't agree with this statement. And so what can you do to convince them?
Okay, thank you for your question.
Because our parents is the people who's always love we too much, so we should do something to express our feelings. But there's always a generation gap between our parents, so it is too hard for us to express our feelings, and it is very difficult to. Mình hiểu là mình làm sao để mình cho người lớn hiểu được cái đó. Sao? Cái gì biết nhiều. Well, we can focus on study first so we can achieve a high score, and we can give this evidence to our parents and make them believe our love is true. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Another question, please.
Yes, I have a question for Team No. According to debate, you say that the lover can rehearse and be hopeless with negative emotions. So why don't we have a tool in high school which is right, innocent, and the lovers can share their feelings, emotions together that others can't understand it. So it can promote your emotions that we should respect it, shouldn't you?
Excuse me, can you repeat your question clearly, please?
Yes, according to debate, you say that the lover can rehearse and be hopeless with negative emotions. Yes, that's right. So why don't we have a tool in high school which is right, innocent, and the lovers can share their feelings, emotions together that others can understand it. So it can promote your emotions that we should respect it, shouldn't you?
So I think that true love is really hard to find. It's just like you blink your eye once and you can find true love. It's come to many things to come a true love. And if you think that is true love and the other don't think that, and when you broke up, they will spoil your secrets, ruin your emotional thinking. So I think that love in high school shouldn't be encouraged.
But I think that it's so good for you to have a good relationships, because so you can explain me how to have a good relationship which no involve in a romantic relationship.
Oh, that's easy. You can be friends. You can talk to them like normal. You just like you impress them, but you don't have to be involved in love with them. You can talk to them, ask about the schoolwork, or doing many things with them. Go hang around, but it isn't necessary to be a love.
So how can you demonstrate it? Or for example,
Thank you. I will answer that later.
Okay, thank you for your question. Who want to ask both team? Okay, Leslie.
When you when you have a romantic relationship with somebody, what benefits can you get from getting involved in a romantic relationship? I know your thinkings are easier said than done. So could you give me some typical examples to demonstrate and testify your viewpoints?
Okay, thank you for your question. Yes, Team Lee give the question. I'll answer.
As what we have mentioned in our debating. Okay, so I'm gonna summarize again the benefits of participating in a romantic relationship. First thing, it's really complicated for our parents to know and understand it clearly because there's always a generation gap between parents and the children, right? Creates misunderstandings and lack of emotional feelings towards each other. Secondly, having a partner to understand the feelings and empathize with it is really important, right? We can complete more about our personal qualities and also our gestures to the others. And the last thing I want to show you that it creates a positive impact on our studying as a motivation.
Okay, thank you for all of the questions, but we're running out of time.
The examiners, please keep questions for both teams.
I don't have any questions. I don't have any questions for both team, but I just want to make it clear. The ideas from each team. Like team yes, I have to say, you put pressure too much and you demand too much on your parents because you want your parents you think that your parents have a generation gap, and also you say that your parents force you to study evening classes, right? And then parents put so much pressure on you. It's I think you are demanding too much on your parents. That's your point. Okay, that is your point. And this point from no team is you want your parents, you think and you assume that your parents can be your friends, and then they can share with you, right? I just want to make clear the core points from each team. Is that right? Okay. But generally, I don't have any questions for each team because I think you have already asked each other enough. Okay, thank you. Any questions? Of course, raise questions. Okay, thank you, and that is all. Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Okay. Do you enjoy the debate today? I don't see many questions from you, okay? But do you understand, right? Okay. So the topic for our debate today is about what? About what? No, only one word. Love. Okay, of course, about love. And I'm here to give you a mini game. Of course, I'm here to give you mini games, and you get all the prizes there. Okay, all of the prizes there. Then you can answer the questions correctly. Okay, now the mini game, very easy. Okay, very easy. So someone hang now the mic, please. So we have 10 questions. 10 questions. Okay, this means that 10 prizes. Okay. So the first question is, oh my God. The first question is, what is the minimum legal age for marriage for men and women in Vietnam? You first. Okay.
Is 18 years old.
Which one is for men and which one is for women?
Man is 20 years old and women is 18.
Is that correct? Men is 20 and women is 18? Yes, okay, one prize for her. Thank you. Really good, right? Easy questions only. Okay, so the second question is same-sex marriage banned in Vietnam? Same-sex marriage. Stand up if you cannot see the question. Okay, Mister, what is your name again, please? Okay, so yeah. And the answer is yes or no.
No.
Yes or no.
But
Yes or no.
yeah, it is no.
Yes or no.
No.
Okay, no. Okay. The answer is no. Okay. Same-sex marriage is not banned in Vietnam. Thank you. Okay. A prize for him. Easy, right? Easy, right? Very easy. Very, very easy. And the third question is, who is the father of Trọng Thủy? Okay, Mr. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Judah is.
Of course, okay, it's correct, yes. So, calm down. Thank you. I think you learned about that, right? In grade 10, right? So who is the lover of Trọng Thủy? No prize. Okay, no prize. Okay, no prize. So easy, right? Put the hand down. Okay. So the next one, the next question. What is Huy Kieu's family name? Okay. So. Oh my God, he's again.
Huy Kieu family's name is Vương.
Yes. Okay. Oh my God, you know the questions or you know the answer? Thank you. Okay, so keep him. You know, like Vương Thúy Hằng is here. Vương Thúy Hằng is here. Yes. Okay. You know, like đầu lòng ba ả tôi nghe. Okay. So the next question. Where did Đồng Nhìn ông Con Thắng celebrated the wedding? Hurry up! Okay, yes. No, in the back. Yes. Calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2.
The Phú Quốc Islands.
Okay, Phú Quốc Island. Very easy, right? Yeah. How long did Đồng Nhi and Con Thắng dated? How long? 10 years. Okay, 10 years. No prize. No prize. Easy, right? So, the next one gonna be harder. Okay, very, very hard. If you cannot see it in the back, please stand up. Next one. When is Valentine's Day? Okay, you. Faster.
Valentine's Day is 14th February.
Okay, the 14th of February. Yes, next one, please. They're so fast. They're like, if you're afraid I cannot see you, please stand up. Okay, please stand up. Okay, the next one. The next question is, who is the author of Romeo and Juliet? Who is the author? Oh my God, you again. Okay, only her, yes.
The author of Romeo and Juliet is William Shakespeare.
Very good. Okay, very good. Yeah. Romeo and Juliet is one of the most famous love story in the world, and William Shakespeare is the author. Only 3 prizes left. Okay. So like whoever can answer this will get the huy chương. Just kidding. Next one. The next question is who is lover of dân tiên? Who first? Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, that girl. And you too. Okay, you too. You too. Okay, so say it at the same time. Say it at the same time. Who is the lover of Lục Dân Tiên? Okay.
Kiều Nguyệt Nga.
Yeah, you two get the prize. Okay, you two. Yeah. Easy, right? Easy, right? Okay, you two. Hai người. Okay. Okay, so next one. We are out of bottles. Only whoever can give the correct answer will receive my kiss. Okay. Yeah. So next one. Okay. Who is the winner of Miss Universe 2019? Okay, her. Yes. Oh no. You get the prize already. You two already. Okay, that's her. Yes.
Yeah, she Nguyễn Trần Khánh Vân.
Nguyễn
Trần Khánh Vân.
Nguyễn Trần Khánh Vân, right? Okay, yes, it's correct. Yesterday, the winner. Who is the áo quân? Áo một. No, sit down, okay. Who is áo hai? Vương Thúy Vân. Who is áo ba? Vương Thúy Hằng, yes. Okay. So the last question is who is the husband of Trân Trác? Trân Trác. Okay, that's
Yes, Trân Nhị.
Yes.
Trân Nhị.
What? Trân Nhị. Husband of Trân Trác? No. Okay. Bập ly.
Dạ, Thi Sát.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for all of the questions and answers, okay? So, the last question. Who is the husband of Trân Nhị? Trân Trác. Okay. So, thank you everyone, okay? So now, after this, we're gonna know the winner of the debate. But who do you vote? Yes team or no team? No, yes, okay. So we will know in a minute. Thank you.
And now, it's time for us to know the winner of the high school English debate today.
533 and 467. And the winner is yes team. Please invite the winner to the stage. Please invite the winner to the stage. Yeah. Please invite Miss Vương Thúy Hằng to give the prize to the winner. The winner. You want to say something?
Of course, it's yes. In this debate, I don't think that winning or losing is actually a really important part. The important is today we have a really funny and exciting Sunday, and we both yes team and no team came here to convince and persuade you what is the main reason for high school students and the reason why they're involved in a romantic relationship. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Steve.
Please invite Miss Phạm Thị Kim Cúc to give the prize to the runner-up. Do you want to say something?
This is a great opportunity for all of us. I've never think that I will have a chance to stand here and show my opinion to all of you. So after today, even losing or winning, I believe that I have more talent than I thought. Thank you for this opportunity.